For those who haven't been here before, we'll basically do broadcast and then we'll call an embargo and embargoed sections for 5:30 p.m. So microphones for the questions. So Connie, to start.
How's your stomach?
Mine's is alright, thankfully. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't spread, but I'm sure everybody will be wanting to know. But fingers crossed, Scott will be fine. I'm sure he will be.
You were attached to one of the most iconic goals in Scottish history. I guess this is an opportunity, is it, Kenny, to make another moment, another special moment in Scotland's history?
Yeah, that's obviously now been and gone. We're here. We want to make more history. We want to do more. There's still more to come. I believe. We believe. Preparations have been amazing. Couldn't have went any better. And we're here. And, you know, we need to maximise the opportunity that we've got. And that's what we've been doing for the last couple of weeks since we've met up. It's been really good build-up. Obviously, good couple of games. Plenty of players getting plenty of minutes. And, you know, we're a couple of days out now. We'll fly up to Boston today and we're as prepared as we could be, to be honest.
I know everyone has been talking about the importance of this Haiti game. Is our World Cup on Saturday?
Our World Cup starts on Saturday, yeah. Every game's going to be as big as each other, but this is the one that's approaching. This is the one that's in front of us, and this is the one that the main focus is on right now. We go into it, there's a lot of expectation. We put a lot of expectation on ourselves going into every game, and we'll look to go in there and win the game, and that's what we'll always do. And we feel we've got the squad, we've got the players that we can do that with.
Kenny, this has been a real team effort, but we mentioned Scott there at the top. Just how key is it that he plays, and what does he give to this team?
I don't think I need to speak too much on him to actually answer that question. Everybody knows what Scotty brings. It's quite apparent how big a player he is for us. It has been a team effort, and not always will be a team effort. But when you've got special players like that, then of course you want them to be available. I'm sure he will be. He's obviously desperate to be again. His preparations have been amazing, apart from maybe something that he's hit somewhere along the line. But he's up in a mural for a reason. He's a special talent, a special player, an amazing guy, amazing part of the team, a big character around the place. But as you also mentioned there, it's a real team effort, and I'm sure Scotty would be the first one to say that.
Given that then, how much is the competition for places making sure in that midfield area in particular that everyone's at the top of their game this week in particular? That's
what it's always been. It's always been the case where you push each other to your maximum, you help each other, you try and get the best out of each other, and I think that's what's always happened in every position in this squad. The manager picks the squad knowing what he's going to get out of everybody, what they're going to bring out of each other. The competition for places, everybody always does speak about the midfield. It's strong, but everybody's desperate to help each other. Everybody wants the same outcome. Everybody wants the best for Scotland, and that's the direction we're pulling in.
I know there's a couple of wee niggles, Kenny, but more in terms of the mental side of things and the readiness of this squad. Are you in the best shape possible to start this World Cup?
I think so. Obviously, there has been a couple of things. There has been a couple of issues throughout the last couple of weeks, but I think that's pretty normal, especially after long seasons as well. So I think the position that we find ourselves in, we're really fortunate that, you know, we have looked after ourselves as well as we could. We are as ready as we could be. You know, minutes were spread out over the couple of games. I think everybody's in great shape. I think the training's been amazing, intense when it has to be, chilled when it has to be. So yeah, we cannot complain about the preparations slightly.
It's a long old build-up from your side of things anyway. I know it's yours as well, but is there just an eagerness to just get this up and running now? Are you just so ready to go and get this thing started?
I think it always, since we've met up, obviously, we know what we're building up to. But the experience has been amazing. Obviously, what it says there, we're maximising the opportunity that we have. Being away with, I think every time I see somebody sitting up here, they speak about how good it is being away with this group of lads, and it's honestly incredible. And we're very fortunate to have the squad, the staff, everybody in place that we do have. So again, we need to maximise that. We need to enjoy that, appreciate what we do have around about us, but we've got one job in hand, and we're here to take care of business.
Kenny, it's hot Breaking news. Why is Steve Clarke wearing a tracksuit? Is he not feeling that out there?
Well, you can be the one that questions what he's wearing. I'm not questioning the manager, unfortunately. Yeah, I would have less on if I could, but that's his decision, and I will not be questioning the manager.
I'm not looking at him, not in that way. Just one other thing. How do you recreate, Kenny, the atmosphere from Hampden the night of qualifying? Is that something that the team are thinking about, you know, being in Boston and the Tartan Army heading over now?
Yeah, as I say, that's obviously been, we've had that, and that will always be there for us. We had that amazing night 6 months ago. As I say, it's been and gone. We're here now. We need to focus on the here and now. We know how special this can be for us. We know we're in a good place to create more memories for us, and that obviously filters to everybody else from the country, our families, everybody. So we know that it's all about what we do, and we know that we've got everything in place to be as good as we can be, create more history and create the memories again, because that's what it's all about. Obviously, the last couple of days, we know that the fans are filtering into the country, and we know the excitement's there, but it's all down to us, and we know that.
Last one's broadcast.
Kenny, Scotland has waited 28 years to return to the World Cup stage. What do you hope in years from now that the fans say about you and the lads that represented Scotland in 2026?
Well, I'm pretty sure with what I'm seeing from the youth that it won't be that way again. So hopefully there's a lot more to come in the years. But right now we want to, you know, make a stamp in this competition, and you know, first things first. We start with Haiti on Saturday. That's all we can look at right now. We don't want to look too far ahead, but we've said there we want to create memories. We want to create history. I feel right now the squad that we've got, we can do that. But for you know, looking ahead and looking beyond this, there's a lot in place. We've got a lot of young boys coming through, and we've saw that the last couple of weeks being in training with us, that 20 years was way too long, and it's not going to be that long again.
On to the